Hi guys, it's me, Thriftastic Mom. Today I wanted to show you a quick little recipe that I just started doing this past few weeks, and I thought I would share it with you guys. Now if you notice right here I have a piece of tenderloin. This is the tenderloin that you see in my grocery hauls. If you've watched my grocery haul video, I bought this big old tenderloin and I actually split it in half. It was so big. And it's just me and my husband, so I don't like to fix all that meat at one time. So I'll cut them in half, put it in the freezer, and freeze it. So this is the second half, and I've just thawed it out and got it laying out here ready to go to be cut up. You also need any kind of oil you may have. I got this olive oil here. You could use regular oil. I got some brown sugar out. I just put it in this bowl because I have a container of it. And then I have some turkey bacon. Of course, you also have to have a good pan. I got this pan here. So I'm going to show you how I whip this up. It's really delicious, and I think we're having it for dinner tonight, so I thought I would share it with you guys. Okay, I turned my oven on. It's between medium and high because you don't want it to get too hot. I'm just going to put in a little bit of my EVOO here just to coat the bottom a little bit there, and I'm gonna let that warm up. I'm gonna get my pork tenderloin prepared while this is warming up. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I do. I just kind of slice this into pieces or down the middle, just whatever looks like the best way to cut it is for the shape of it. And this is a really tender piece of meat. You can't go wrong with tenderloin. Alright, then I just split it in half. And then, let me get some of this out of here. And then I can just go in and just slice me some chunks off like that. You know, for years I cooked these things whole, and it takes a lot longer to cook tenderloin whole, and I thought there's got to be an easier way. Well, then I just started cutting it up and, you know, doing like a little pan fry on it, and it was so much quicker. It's still nice and moist, and it was so much quicker than, you know, baking it for so long in the oven. Cut that little piece of fat off. It was more like gristle. Alright. So then, I come up with this one day. I was thinking about it. Bacon and brown sugar, because I make some smokies the same way. Little smokies appetizers. And they ain't nothing but little smokies wrapped in bacon with brown sugar sprinkled on top, and you bake them in the oven for like 20 minutes and then broil them for about 10 minutes. But anyway, they're really yummy. Maybe I'll share that recipe with you one day. Sometimes it's easier to just cut this meat with scissors than it is to cut it with a knife. So anyway, this is what I got. Just some strips of tenderloin, just like that. Wash my hands. Now that I've washed my hands, I'm going to get into my bacon here and show you what I do. All I do is take the piece of meat and wrap the turkey bacon around it. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and get these ready, and then I'll just be able to drop them in my pan because it should be about ready to go. So just wrap your bacon around. Just like that. Ain't got to be nothing special because it'll stay on there as you cook it. It's really good. I made this for the first time for my husband, and he really liked it. And he's usually not much of a sweet meat eater, But he really liked this because it wasn't too much. It wasn't over the top sweet. Okay, so it's pretty much all I got is just tenderloin wrapped in bacon. It's really simple. Tenderloin is already seasoned, so that don't really matter. It don't mess up. It actually just adds more flavor to your meat. So that's pretty much what it looks like. Okay, now I'm just sticking my meat in. Picking it up just like that with my tongue. Picking it up just like that. I like for it to be a little high. I like for it to be a little high, that way it can kind of sear the meat and bacon, and then I'll turn it down. Smells so good. Alright, now I'm going to turn it over and get a good sear on the other side. You don't have to cook this long. Kind of like a little piece of chicken. You don't want to overdo it. Okay guys, I've let these cook for about 4 minutes on both sides. Just swapping them around, getting them browned up pretty good. I'm just sprinkling on some more brown sugar. Then I add just a little touch of water just to get it to steam up. Kind of like that. And get that sugar kind of moist. That way you can almost, mix it up like a gravy on your meat, and then just kind of turn your meat around. And that's the way I like it right there. Nice and brown, look like it's come off of a grill. And I just kind of stir my meat around in that little bit of sugar that I just made. Let me get my handy dandy tongs. And that's all I do is I just move them around a little bit. That one piece of bacon right there don't want to stick. I just move them around a little bit and get that sugar on them good. These things are so yummy. And you see how simple they are. Really good. And that's pretty much it, y'all. These things are done. Because you don't want to overdo them. Now all you do is plate them up with your favorite side. And that's dinner. So I'm going to turn this stove off and plate this up. And I will be right back to show you what it looks like. Okay guys, that is what it looks like. Really yummy, yummy meal. And it's a little wet, especially if you like wet meats, which me and my husband both prefer wet meat over dry meat. But that's what it looks like. Don't it look good? And it tastes twice as good as it looks. I'll eat about 2 pieces of this. And my husband will have the rest, and he'll probably take some to lunch if he don't eat it all. But since I'm on a diet, I'll only eat like 2 pieces of it since it's got sugar on it. So that is it, y'all. If you would like to try this, please do. It's very yummy. And let me know if you've ever cooked it like this before. and try it out. Y'all leave me some comments below and like up this video if you liked it, and subscribe to me if you're not subscribed.